Hey y'all, what's up, my beautiful peeps? Welcome back to a brand new episode of Give It Since 92, giving you guys the latest and exclusive content, a new music, entertainment news, and inspirational posts by me, the Queen is back. All right, y'all. Y'all know I'm a huge Ashanti fan. So, guys, I'm going to go all the way in, period, because Irv Gotti, Ashanti is that chick, and she will always be that chick forever, period. Go sit your ugly self down somewhere. And I'm just saying, I think it's really sad and really pathetic at this point because go check out my rant number 50. Type in Gifted Since 92, Ashanti versus Irv Gotti, rant number 50. Check that video out. So this is why we're here right now as Ashanti fans, right? Okay. So this is Ashanti versus Irv Gotti part two, rant number 54. Yes, I've been keeping tabs and I will continue to do so. Now, anyway, Ashanti finally has expressed great disdain, frustration, betrayal, anger. I'm pretty sure she's like, really, she's been in the crossfire. But we gonna have to start with the positivity, right? Because I always love to promote her music. So you guys know I promote her music all the time, right? We know Ashanti's hit records, we get it. We know she has broke barriers in music. Why this guy? Why is Irv Guy really, really envy and jealous of Miss Ashanti, Queen Ashanti? Why? Is it because he felt like maybe she just was probably gonna be? I don't know. I don't know because, like I said, I don't understand how these dudes' minds are nowadays. I just don't understand. But I feel like his resentment towards her. I feel like it really was okay. There's an interview on Angie Martinez. Now, I personally haven't watched the interview. I've seen little clips of it, but Ashanti has expressed great disdain how Irv Gotti manipulates and he gets his little, he has his wickedness about him at times. So she definitely said he lied on her. He constantly, tried to ruin her name. And I remember Ashanti's career pretty much was at the height of her success period. So this dude really is full of crap. Okay. In the early 2000s, Ashanti, became like the next in line for herself, and she has really did a great job of staying consistent throughout the years. Now, here's the thing, because I remember when all that, like I said, what Ashanti has said in that interview with Angie Martinez, that while she was on Murder Inc., there was a lot of halupa, okay? And I believe I said that a little bit. I dropped some gems in my rant number 50, Ashanti versus Irv Gotti, right? So anyway, Ashanti said like all that BS. She was in the crossfire because Irv Gotti was like saying like, oh, she wasn't loyal. And I'm gonna tell you something. This is going back down memory lane for me, okay? Because I remember Ashanti, the Declaration album in 2008 had came out a couple, no, more than how many years ago. And then she had to revamp and she had to switch directions. And I believe that was the last album from Murder Inc. I believe that was her last album from Murder Inc. So Irv Gotti's ignorant self, he was doing some shady business behind the scenes. And we all know what happens with that. That doesn't look good because she's pretty much will always be the first lady of Murder Inc. because she's like R&B and hip hop Ashanti. So she has that for herself. So Ashanti said, yeah, he was doing some really shady things behind the scenes and saying I wasn't loyal. And then he was into that really, you know, wickedness. Like he was like doing bad business deals. And then there was like beefs going on. And there was like, Ja Rule, I always love Ja Rule. Ja Rule and 50 Cent. I remember that Ja Rule and 50 Cent. 50 Cent was up and coming new artist come to the game, and he was doing his thing in hip hop. And I remember as a little girl, I said, "Yeah, Ja Rule and 50 Cent, they were going there." I remember, okay. So I feel like, yeah, everything just. This is the reason why Ashanti's music career, well, I would say after 2000, I would say pretty much after 2000 and like 7. No, we're not going to throw shade on Ashanti. No, Ashanti has done very, very well, period, for her music career. She has gained a lot of success. She has broke barriers in music. You know, later Soul Train Awards, Grammy nominated. I believe she got a Grammy. She, really the hit singles back to back. We get it. But this is the reason why it's sad. This music industry, the kind of people that you gotta look out for, they will f your ish up. You work so hard. You looking forward to having the fruits of your labor. You look forward to having that sustainability, that security. This dude right here, he's envy and jealous of her. Now listen, I don't care who watches this video. I'm telling it like it is because I'm pissed off because I'm a fan of Ashanti, so of course. But it's really sad that people, they literally will just make you feel like you're nothing without them. She has really, 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 really made sure that for herself, Shanti is not, to me, she's never just an artist. She's a musician. She is. She's a songwriter, and she writes her songs 24/7. And we know from her albums like the debut Ashanti, Chapter 2, Concrete Rose, The Declaration, Braveheart. She has a Christmas album, Ashanti's Christmas. Yes, she does. So, and films like John Tucker Must Die. She's also have been in Lifetime movies. Yes, Lifetime movies, because like I said, I grew up watching her films on Lifetime movies. But she definitely has really been a force to be reckoned with in the music world. Where, like I said, you watch, Get Since 92, The Artist Diaries of Ashanti. Go check it out. This is why we're here right now. This is why I'm going to drag the heck out of Mr. You Know Who, because I feel like you just need to chill. You need to just calm down. And I don't know why it seems like Ashanti, she's been a target, and she even have said, "Listen, I just was focused on my music," and then she said her personal life balancing that. And Irv, he had his, like I said, his ways, and he had his like condescending and this really weird in a bad way energy. So she didn't want to be a part of that. And then, oh Lord have mercy. I don't know. It's really sad. In my honest opinion, I feel like it's like really the P word, which I'm not going to say that word because people that try to make advances in a bad way to people in the music industry. Because yes, I hear some things. I hear some things. I read articles and stories, period. Yeah, Ashanti said some things that there was some stuff that went on a little bit, and she didn't want to be put in a predicament. She didn't want to be put in the crossfire. She didn't want to be put in limbo. But Irv Gotti is, he's a shisty character. He's very shisty. He's very like, he's like that. He remind me of some people that I have encountered in my life. And this is why my, like I said, Super Saiyan mode go all the way up. Because Ashanti is like legendary and iconic. So I see how in ways, of course, like you sign a woman, a female on your record label, a woman, musician on your record label. Of course, out of respect. Let me be positive. I respect. Of course, you adore and you respect. You see like her ambition and like, okay, cool. Like, yo, she got it. She got talent, and but Ashanti was saying how he was disrespecting her and calling her names, and there were times where he did not allow her to record any of her music. He refused to want her to go to the studio for whatever reason. This guy pretty much is and I wouldn't even put it past a controlling. She said that he's, very manipulative and he lied on her constantly to people in the music industry, which is another big, 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 big red flag. Because if you are a person who's a businessman and you're an executive producer and you run charge of a label, you say, well, I respect my artists. I want my artists to do the damn thing. That's not the way to go. This has happened before, and I am not going to mother F and take my foot off of anybody's necks. When it comes down to people trying to abuse people to get what they want, or they'll try to it's they're this bullying, and this is the reason why a lot of times, and even as a fan, I'm just a fan. I'm a fan of Ashanti. I don't know Ashanti, so you watch this video, you can have your opinions. Feel free, have the red carpet. I don't know Ashanti. I don't know Irv Gotti. I don't. But what I'm saying is that as a fan, I grew up with her music, and it was times where I heard some things how she was going through challenges, still continuing like having the fruits of her labor off of her success, right? Because I remember with she has had success with 3 albums back to back. The debut album Ashanti, Chapter 2 Ashanti, Concrete Rose Ashanti. Like Ashanti just everywhere. And I remember seeing her perform on TV, television, all of that. Now, this is where, because what Ashanti said, there were beefs and there were, like I said, like how Ja Rule and 50 Cent, they were going at it. She didn't want to be in the crossfire. Okay. Also, like I said, she was in a relationship with Nelly. I remember, like I said. So they've been together for years, and then, like I said, things happened and they moved on. But Irv, like I said, he had pretty much really been a really a hole. Like in my last video, Ashanti versus Irv Gotti, Rant 50. I got so pissed off in that video. Yeah, exactly. Because this is why Ashanti right now, she's pretty much, like I said, she just celebrated a birthday. She's 42 years old, beautiful, gorgeous, black, don't crack. She don't look like she's 42. She look like she's 25. So, and she just, like I said, I know she released a children's book as well. So it's like, this is the reason why I have to be honest. It's really some wickedness out there. And I feel like when I was, seeing how musicians, they go through so much crap. And I feel like Ashanti with this situation, she has had to, she dealt with this constant like drama over and over. Of course, she had dealt with drama a little bit. We all do. But this has been a constant wickedness coming from this man. This man has this man's mentality. Let me say that. His mentality is wicked. And I'm using my choice of words. He has a very, it's just a self-righteous, and I feel like Ashanti definitely had to really take the reins and had to really, remove herself, especially from people in the music industry. Whoever he dealt with, his friends, acquaintances, and even she said some things too. Whoever, ain't had nothing to do with her. Period. She just focused on her music, focused on longevity, making an impact. That's it. Different brands, deals. That's it. Period. Whatever that's him, right? She ain't want no parts of that, right? But that's what I'm saying. He reminds me of like a character where it's kind of like they come across as very nice and kind and genuine, and then it's like I'm an artist myself and I just have a picture in my mind. And it's like as a visionary, I'm like, wow, yeah. But no, Ashanti never, ever, ever, not even she really, like I said, is better off as an independent musician. She has done pretty much continue to do great things with her music, even though it's a new climate in music. And like I said, every artist have reached his or her peak. She has reached her peak. That doesn't make her like, oh, she's not relevant or she's not, you know, it anymore. It happens. But I feel like this guy pretty much probably thought she wasn't gonna last and have longevity. And I don't, and I really think, because of course her music speaks for itself, because I play her music all the time. Like definitely I play her music. She even dropped gems in her music where she said, yeah, people, when you rise your success to the top, you're gonna see envy people, you're gonna even the people that don't really support you, so you gotta remove yourself. Yeah, she's absolutely freaking right. Cause this is why all this hell she had caught on for these years, because this guy, like I said, but hey, all we gotta do is, like I said, I'm really, really, really sick and tired of like these musicians, they work themselves in that music industry. And then Irv Gotti allegedly was saying like he wanted, her success. He wanted what she worked hard for. I said to myself, you just supposed to like, I mean, you're supposed to support, you're supposed to like, and even help in like the right way. Like, like I don't know what contracts Ashanti signed. I have no idea, because when it comes down to it, contracts in the music industry and then all this and the limbo, and it's really sad. But what I'm saying is that Ashanti definitely, to me, she's a legend and she's an icon, period. Because really, like I said, her music, her showmanship, the longevity of her. She has hits after hits. She has records that has substance, and she really redefined the sound of R&B, soul, and hip hop music. But to, she was able to like, really break the barriers and raise the bar high, you know, and even making sure that she was gonna get a success for her. See, and some of the naysayers, they'll say whatever they want to say. I have to be honest, because with this new climate of musicians, and especially with like the new generation, it's really it's really, it's a cycle. So we just have to buy and support the music. Ashanti came from an era where even Ashanti fans, we know how it is. We've been fans of Ashanti for a long time. Once it's in part, TRL, she was able to really push through and promote her music. Spring Bling, yeah, all of that. And even like I said, I feel like she definitely has really also inspired a new generation of female musicians, because her sound, her style, her image, her look, her dancing. I feel like people really did count her out as well, because probably thought she really was gonna have that huge success for herself, period. And no, I'm not comparing Ashanti to nobody else, because there's only one Ashanti and that's it. She's great, period. Just like her peers, neck and neck. Neck and neck, like it's really sad, because black women musicians, she has dealt with it, because she said, look, you get this. Well, she's talented, she's cute, she's pretty, but she ain't gonna really cut it like longevity. Okay, she had went through that. She even expressed that. She even said, even when she won the latest Soul Train Awards, it was what, 2021, and she said, people say you're broke, you're ugly, you're fat, you're this, you're that, you're not successful, you'll never make it. She has pushed through with resilience. And this is the reason why, really, yes, she's getting all her flowers, period. She's getting all the flowers, the accolades. She deserves it. The Hollywood Walk of Star and all of that. I said to myself, I'm like, wow. I'm like, wow. She definitely, like I said, is one of those like musicians. She's a lifetime artist. I'll say a lifetime artist and musician, period. She is. She's like a she's one of those artists like that top tier caliber of talent, and it's rare. And no, I ain't talking about perfection. Like no musician is perfect, but it's like because her artistry. That's why her artistry, her work ethic, her sound, her lane. She really, really put in a lot of work and sacrifice. She has had like haters hating on her, envy, jealous of her, and most likely, like I said, it comes with territory. But like I said, this new interview with Angie Martinez, she openly expressed her sadness, her disdain, her frustration, and her anger towards Irv Gotti because Irv Gotti, he saw her success. He witnessed how she really soared so high to the freaking, she pretty much soared in front of his eyes. Yes, he helped her music career. Yes, he helped her promote her. Yes, that's what you're supposed to do. But all this extra stuff that she said, yeah, Ashanti said it pretty much was really, really, really freaking ridiculous. So, like I said, this I'm just going. I'll say this: Irv Gotti, leave Ashanti alone. And if you don't, I just hope and pray you find something positive. That's it. That's all I gotta say. Um, so I kind of feel like I want to make a part two to this video because it's really important for Ashanti fans to have an update. And like I said, I do my rants here and there, but I had to make a part two, rant number 54. And like I said, Ashanti girl, keep doing your thing. You're slaying anyway. Because I have to be honest, I'm like, so I just want people to realize the music industry and its fans, we got to hold down a fort. And like I said, we don't know what goes on behind the scenes. Like, you can look at how Ashanti's success in her career really blossomed. And look where she's at now. She is still successful, but it's really messed up because really, even like I said, all that stuff on Murder Inc. and all the beefs and stuff really did. She had to take a hiatus from music for a little while because it was affecting her music career and her life, period. So she had to like switch gears so fast. She had to take a break and it was affecting her health, her life, her sanity. She said, listen, I had to go back to the drawing board, create more music, get more investments, get more, investments and deals and this and that and blah and blah. I had to really just really say cut ties, period. And that's it. That's what Ashanti did. And I'm so glad and so proud of her. She has her own independent record label called CEO Written Entertainment. So she's been putting out, her music from her record label. So that's good. So I'm really, really, really excited for Ashanti. I know she's gonna most likely put out a new album. I don't know, but most likely in the future, Ashanti fans, I'm pretty sure she'll probably put out a new album. Okay, so Ashanti, girl, yo, we we're like this. I see you. I see you, Queen. Seriously, it's real, 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 real out here because it's really sad. You got people they don't want to see you be successful. Period. They don't want to see you do better. Period. They don't want to see you reach where you can go. Period. So Ashanti, girl, we love you, and I know it's been a journey for her as a musician because It takes a lot of courage to do what they do, to write, to produce, they sing, they rap. And actually, this music industry is so cutthroat. It is. And really, I feel like I personally, I don't really, this is, I'll say this. Years down the road, there has to be a lot more music outlets for these musicians to get themselves out there. It's just too much. It's a lot that be going on, and I feel like Ashanti's music career was affected because she has worked so hard and enjoyed the fruits of her labor. She had a lot going on for her, and whatever behind the scenes she saw, she did her best to try to get out of situations, like she said. But Irv Gotti, is like he became a Jeepers Creepers at times. Okay. So that being said, I will wrap this video up. All I gotta say is enough is enough. We just want the music, and that's that. All this extra stuff can get out the window. Period. So that being said, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is Ashanti versus Irv Gotti, rant number 54. Okay. Oh, this is Ashanti versus Irv Gotti, part two, rant number 54. So please, guys, feel free to express yourselves on this channel. Let's have this discussion. Let's do it. So with that being said, Ashanti, I love you. We love you. The rest fans love you. Girl, keep doing the damn thing, period. Because you're a queen, you're legendary, you're iconic. You work hard, you deserve everything that you desire and prosper in your life. Okay? All right. So that being said, guys, Ashanti fans, share your thoughts and your opinions. Stay tuned to the next episode of Get Since 92. Like, share, comment, subscribe down below. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification button. And as always, stay tuned to the next episode of Get Since 92 Dragon Ball Z narrative reference. Peace, bye bye. Your girl's asking out. The Super Saiyan is out.